Sergeant Preston of the Northwest Mounted Police with Yukon King, swiftest and strongest lead dog breaking the trail in the relentless pursuit of lawbreakers in the wild days of the Yukon. Back to the days of the gold rush as Sergeant Preston with his wonder dog Yukon King meets the challenge of the Yukon. This is the Yukon, the territory patrolled by Sergeant Preston, where during the long, bitter winter, the men of the Northwest Mounted Police fought an unceasing battle against raging nature and the violence of human nature. Fort Reliance, 60 miles north of Dawson, a routine stop on Sergeant Preston's regular patrol. Sergeant Preston had the respect and admiration of most of the city, but there were a few who hated him and what he represented, and even some who had his murder in their hearts.
Down, everybody, down.
Practice, they say, makes perfect, huh, Monsieur Stat?
I hired you for this job because you're supposed to be the best marksman in this part of the Yukon. You're not supposed to need practice, Pierre.
You will get your money's worth. I don't believe in wasting either money or ammunition. I will use only one bullet when the time comes.
Just make sure you use it to kill.
But of course. I have never seen one man hate another as you do him.
Why not? I spent 10 years in prison because of him. 10 years! Walking up and down in that cell day after day, caged like an animal. And every second of it planning my revenge. That day in court when they sentenced me, I told him, Preston, you'll pay if it's the last thing I do. I'll make you pay for this. Now, at last, I'm going to make that threat come good. But no one will ever know it's my doing.
Anything special bring you to Fort Reliance?
No, Constable Duggins, just the regular routine report.
Due to the oncoming storm, Preston planned to camp temporarily at a way cabin in Drum Pass, the very spot where Pierre lay in wait for his intended victim.
Come on, King. I want to make the cabin before the storm breaks.
What's the matter, fella, huh? What's wrong? See something up there? Don't see anything. Everything looks as it should be. Come on, let's be on our way, huh?
The great dog King tried desperately to break from harness to pursue his master's assailant. King knew that Preston was still alive. Sergeant Preston lay unconscious and helpless in the bleak pass. By instinct, his well-trained team huddled around him to protect him from the cold.
Where's Sergeant Preston? Something's wrong, that's it, eh? Is the sergeant in trouble? Want me to follow you? Just a minute, I'll hitch up the team.
To Carl Stack, time was also an important factor. He waited tensely for news of Pierre Lafitte's deadly mission.
I thought you'd be back hours ago.
I came back the long way around to avoid suspicion. You worry too much, my friend.
What about Preston?
For him, my friend, it is all over.
Preston's dead. Oh, how I dreamed about this.
So, tonight, monsieur, you will sleep the good sleep without dreams, huh?
Yeah, the good sleep for me. The final sleep for Preston.
Sergeant,
Constable.
you got a nasty wound there. Have to get you to a doctor quickly. King, I think he'll be all right, thanks to you and the other dogs. I'll take him in my sled. King, you take the other team into town.
Down, boys.
Anticipating the direction Stack would take, Sergeant Preston took a shortcut to get ahead of Stack.
Stop in the name of the Crown. Put your hands over your head, Stack. Up, I said. Let him up, King, let him up. But get on your feet. Keep him under guard, King. On your feet. Turn around, face the tree. Get your hands behind you. You're under arrest, Stack, for attempted murder. Mine and Pierre Lafitte's.
Attempted murder? Pierre?
That's right. He'll live to testify against you. Yes, King. I'm as relieved as you are that this case is closed.